What is that? I know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
Bah humbug is like a famous saying from
Bah humbug.
Christmas.
That's like when you stub your toe and you're like, bah humbug? Or somebody like stole some shit for you. You're like, bah humbug.
Bah
They got
humbug.
the PlayStation.
Bah humbug was like a famous saying for people that I think were angry. Like if your grandfather, like if you asked him for $1 and he didn't want to give you $1.
They'd do anything but cuss back in the day.
Yeah.
Anything but cuss. But they would also like hit people. And you're like, I feel like there's a better alternative. You could just cuss.
But they would hit them with a cane. Like, are we talking seniors, you mean?
Seniors, yeah.
Are we? Seniors, I think would. Yeah, I remember my girl. I had a girlfriend's grandmother one time just slapped me right across the face, and her grandfather slapped me.
After?
Huh?
After?
No,
the alley-oop? He's like, fucking my turn? Batter, swing, you know?
Different.
Yeah, that is weird. What did you do to deserve that?
Oh, made love to their granddaughter. I think that's enough.
That's usually what it is.
I think so. If I'm, especially, and she was very attractive, and if I'm the grandfather and I have an attractive granddaughter, this may sound way creepy, or just any granddaughter, right? And somebody's making love to her, I think I'm not gonna be. I think it would be hard to be really stoked about it.
Well, yeah, because if you're too excited, then it's weird. Then it gets a little Pornhub category-ish. Grandpa gets excited over prom day. Where's this going? I'll watch.
Yeah, Grandpa's just by the door with like a big listening thing or something.
You got a red Solo cup with a string in it?
Yeah. Interesting things. It's definitely some heavy stuff. That's been the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Some guy did a bronze bust. He said it was of me. Didn't look kind of like a black me, kind of, which is fine.
Yeah, sure.
And it's, but I wasn't ready. I would go Latino before I go black. That's me personally, but I was
You are part Latino.
Right, but I go full. I'm talking about having a pistol, being on a fucking animal's back, you know? I'm talking about fucking drinking aloe vera, dude, under a fucking wagon somewhere.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, por la vida.
Bro,
Yeah.
For life, papá.
Yeah. ¿Qué tal tu español? Bien?
Nada mucho.
What?
Yeah.
I was told you speak Spanish.
I speak enough to survive, and probably, I speak enough to work in a kitchen.
Oh, I got you. The fucking Dunkings looks cool.
Yeah, the Dunkin' looks cool.
Oh, okay. That's really
But then
convenient.
you're never alone, kind of like if you go into a store, no one gives a fuck if I'm in there.
Yeah, you want to be profiled.
Well, I want to be cared about. It's like one of the reasons why I think I kind of like surgery and stuff, because...
Well, you like what?
That I like surgery, like...
surgery?
Yeah, or like surgical procedures, you know?
Do you like watch them?
I mean, I've watched some on the internet, but I like going and being a part of it.
You like being present at a surgery?
Yeah, on myself, or yeah.
You're fucking... Or on yourself.
Yeah, I like... Well, first of all, I'm not going to do my own surgeries, you know?
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
People have.
Oh, dude, I got coked
dudes.
up with this girl one time and let her try to cut something out of my hip. And she said she could do, like...
Surgery.
Small surgeries, I guess.
She's like, I could take your appendix out. Basic shit. Yeah.
She was out of her fucking mind.
Of course she was. Anyone that agreed. So did she cut you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Cut into this thing on my hip, yeah. It's actually scarred up pretty bad. I'll show you it. Just
It's
not crazy, but now it's gotten in.
Oh shit!
But
it looks like a cyst.
Oh,
is it?
Oh, I don't know.
You're not gonna ask a real doctor? Like what's going on?
I've had enough of the medical profession.
Have you ever?
Because I kept every time I'd like kind of touch her with the mitt.
Yeah, you should have had her like seductively like undo the wrap on your hand with her teeth or something going around.
If going back in time, dude, I would do it so different. But I got so nervous because she was just a living tit, and I got so nervous that I just fell apart. And
how's she doing now?
I'm sure she's beautiful and has a family.
Same tit,
like most of the people that I know, or most of the, like most women that I stalk occasionally at night on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Every once in a while, you dabble, see how they're doing. 4 kids, Arkansas. Yeah.
Divorcees.
Yeah.
They call them.
You a natural tit guy or a implant tit guy?
Implants. There was a rocky time for implants. There was a time where they came out real hard. Have you ever come across any of those?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I remember there was a stripper in North Carolina, Greensboro? One of them.
Probably Greensboro, maybe.
But she told me she got hers for like $300 off. And I was like, I don't think that's something you want to cut, corners on. They were still good, but they kind of look like, You ever remember those old school DVD or like DVD stacks where it'd be like a tube in the middle, then all the DVDs were on it? It kind of looked like she had 2 of those, and with like a little bit on top too, because it kind of looked like a nipple.
Ooh.
They were solid, but I know what you mean. They were like,
there was some real, there was a lot of, some of them were very.
they were like shifty. Like you could kind of like you know how people can like move their like kneecap?
Yes.
Like you could do that with her tits. It's kind of tight.
Some of them you could, it seemed like you could kind of, like you could almost,
shift gears.
Yes. Yeah, it
put that
seemed like
bitch in 6. You know?
like you were driving an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
There was some real, dude. There was a human nature when somebody grabs you from your back. You want to. It's an
Pull
escape
away.
thing. Yeah, nature, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna feel that, and you're still gonna kind of. It's almost gonna feel like you put somebody in a sleeping bag and held onto the bag, and they try to run off.
And that's how you feel like sex with older women is like.
Yeah, because and I hate to say that because it's kind of rude, but their skin gets kind of loose, you know.
What about Johnny? You look like you've been with some old broads. What's the oldest you've
Oh,
had?
that's so true, isn't it? Let's get
When I was 16, I hooked up with a 45-year-old woman.
That is.
Yeah.
How was it?
How was it?
It got
Dude,
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're
16.
talking to somebody who was molested, brother?
Yeah.
How
Actually, that's
was
true.
it?
Was it great?
Yeah, it was kind of great at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
it got kind of weird towards the end.
I had a similar thing.
Yeah, kind of weird towards the end in court. Okay, that's why.
I was older than you, but I was still like 21, and this lady was in her 40s.
Wow.
And it was not good. And
It wasn't good. Why? You fell in love?
No, I was fucking blackout drunk. And I mean, I've said this before on a pod, but like when I woke up, you know, you can come out of a blackout and you're like, I don't know where I am. I was looking out a window, just looking into a backyard. And I was like, like, you know, when you wake up from a blackout and you're like,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I was like,
It's like Flowers for Algernon. Have you ever read that book?
no.
It's kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah?
I think so. Thanks. Nick.
He's like, that's good scripture.
Nick's read it.
I just feel
Wow.
a hand. I feel a hand on my abdomen. And I'm like I look down. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, because I was that like really blackout
Just
drunk.
that drunk.
And then I start, you start to have little pieces of it come alive.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
And I hear her go like, hey, sweetie, like, how are you feeling? I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn, and I'm not exaggerating. I've said this, and it's true. It looked like Bill Belichick in a wig. Like, it looked like, wow, a fucking kind of a man who smokes and works at a diner or something.
Wow.
And I was like, holy shit. And she was like, I'm going to take a shower. And I thought I would.
Thought she was gonna say shit.
No, I thought I was like, I'll split right now. Like, and I realized I'm like picking my clothes up from all over the house, and I'm getting dressed, and I realized I'm about to walk out the door. Like, I don't know where I am, and I also didn't drive here.
Yeah.
So I just have to wait in her kitchen for her to finish showering. I'm looking at the fridge. It's got report cards for her kids. It's like 6th grade. And I was like, oh fuck, man.